Well, this is Stephen Wade here, and we're excited to be able to sit down and have a quick chat and discussion with one of our longer-term members, Alex. And we're excited for him to be able to share his experience in the Forex market and the experience he's had with the MACD3 system. So to Alex, if you would, for the first question, what line of work have you been in prior to trading? And in addition to that, what made you decide to become a Forex trader?
Hey guys, well actually I got a degree in finance in college, but I never used it. So for my adult life, the last 20 years, I have been in sales. And I think about 5 years ago, I was introduced to Forex, and wow, was I amazed at the potential, the leverage, the possibilities, especially with it being the most liquid market in the world, and it operates 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So I thought, I've always been a proponent of working from home and having flexibility. And then, when I realized I could actually trade at any time during the day, during the week, that's what really got me enthused about it. So that was about 5 years ago.
Well, that's incredible. So you mentioned here at the end that you've been trading for about 5 years when you first checked out the Forex market. In that time, what have you found is your favorite market or market opens that you usually trade?
Well, what I usually trade, I think London is probably the most exciting, seems to me, but I don't normally get up during London. I'm usually trading between 6 a.m. Eastern and 12 noon Eastern, which encompasses a couple hours before the New York Open until basically London closed. So about 6 hours a day is when I'm basically at my computer. Doesn't mean I'm glued to it, because price action's not always moving, or setups aren't occurring all the time. So you gotta pay attention. But I'm doing other things. So but 6 hours constantly on the computer is during the New York market is what I'm doing basically.
Oh, okay, good.
Hey Alex, this is Wade. Next question would be, everybody faces challenges, especially in Forex trading. What challenges did you face prior to using the MACD3 system and going through our training program?
Oh, challenges! Wow, there are certainly many of them, but one of them in particular is that I think there's so much Forex Forex material out there that you can buy, and I've certainly bought literally tens of thousands of dollars worth of trainings and robots and signal systems, but what they have in common is that they really don't teach you a whole lot. Most of them don't teach you. Whereas, for instance, you can open up a chart, and before, I didn't know where I was standing. I didn't know, what was happening with price. Wasn't telling me anything. I didn't know where price was going. Most people don't know. Nobody knows where price is really going, but you have an idea of where it's possibly going to go. Now with the MACD3 system, that's what I've learned, where its price is, has the probabilities of going rather than just, guessing, throwing darts. That's where the challenges were for me. I never knew anything about price action, didn't know where I was standing, didn't know anything really. I was just hoping that some system out there would be successful over 70% of the time, telling me when to buy, when to sell. But you're relying on something. What the MACD3 system has done for me is teach me, how to be successful in really any market, not only Forex.
Awesome. So you mentioned how the MACD3 system has helped you to overcome some of your trading challenges. Everyone that I know also has personal life challenges that they're juggling. things like that they've got to work through, whether they work the wrong hours, too many hours, I'm too tired. Everybody's got something, and they're trying to set aside time to do this. What type of personal challenges did you face, if any?
Well, I was diagnosed with cancer 18 months ago, and so for the bulk of these 18 months, I've been through a couple of surgeries, numerous radiation and chemotherapy, and so those challenges, as bad as they sound, somebody always has a bigger challenge than you do. And the thing is that I've been able to, with the MACD3 system, I've been able to basically keep my mind off of my health challenges. And as that has been improving, I've been learning about trading, and now I've been successful for the last 6 months. It's just been a real blessing.
Well, that's phenomenal. We, it's just so inspiring to us. We've been around the block a little bit, but to hear that you have those challenges, yet you're still able to persevere and get the system and the trading down, and to have the success you're having, it's really amazing. And it's gratifying for us to be just a small part of being able to help you do that. So, another quick question for you I had. Why would you recommend our MACD3 trading system and the whole program really to other Forex traders?
Well, I think that's pretty easy. Your system is actually quite simple. I would recommend it because you actually teach traders where price is. If you're in channels, you know how hard it is to trade in a channel. And that's what happened with a lot of other systems, is that I didn't mention before, is that you could have a system and it could do well if you're in a trending channel, but in a trending market, I should say. But in a channel, you get stopped out, 4 out of 5 times. You can't make money that way unless you make 300 pips and have a 20 pip stop loss. With your system, what I learned was that you not only teach people more, where they are, but you teach people how to enter and to take advantage of a move. So your system puts you in front of a lot. Most major moves. That's what you guys have taught me with this system.
Well, we appreciate that. Thanks for sharing that. One final thought we'd like to ask from you, if you could, is if you could offer any advice, to other traders looking at learning the system and trading the MACD3 system and getting involved in the program, what would you advise them? What would you say that advice would be?
My advice would be to simply watch the course several times. Watch the recordings of the fast tracks, especially some of the fast tracks that you label, to definitely watch. Watch those several times, and then be patient. And once you learn the system, wait for price to get where it's supposed to get to, so you can enter a trade with little drawdown. You guys teach this. You teach people, or you teach where price is supposed to go in order to take advantage of a high probability trade. Just be patient. That's one thing I didn't have in the beginning, was the patience. So I would jump in prematurely and then just really suffer the consequences. The other thing I would advise newcomers or newbies here is that to pay attention to the passion that you guys have when you're teaching. You guys really, I feel, care, and you have proven it over and over. I've known you guys for really over 3 years now. You guys have proven over and over and over again how much you care. I understand. You guys, I know you make enough pips to not have to worry about, having a business growing as well, like Forex trading coaches. You don't really need to have this business growing, but you're really growing it to help, to empower traders like myself. You've helped me trade, I'm actually able to pursue my dreams from what I've learned from trading the MACD3 system. And I will eternally be grateful for that, because without it, I searched for years in different industries, for this way to get to my dreams. And you guys are making it possible, and are making it possible. It's not that you're gonna make it possible. You are making it possible right now, because it's happening for me. And I just, you guys, I just don't know how to thank you enough. Thank you for letting me be a part of this.
Well, definitely, we thank you for being a part of it, for digging in, and for especially this little time we had to spend together here to go through your experience and to share some of the things that you've seen and the growth that you've experienced as you've been part of the program. Wade, I don't know if there's anything you wanted to wrap up with here.
Yeah, Alex, I do have one final question, one final thought here. What type of commitment do you think someone first starting out should give this in order to get it down well enough to know that they're going to stay on the right track?
I would say if you're really, really serious, and this will, once you learn this will change your life. So I hope you're very serious. People are very serious about this. I'd say 3 months. Even though the system is simple, there's a lot more to it than just the system. It's also the psychology, the money management, and you guys cover all of that ad nauseum. I mean, it's just incredible what that did for me. Because once I learned the system, I wasn't there yet. It took psychology. It took money management. I was okay with all the time, but the psychology to pull the trigger when you have a loss or two in a row, or to or when your account starts growing, the psychology of going in with more lots, risking more money. Even though you gain more. You have potential to gain more. You also you have potential to lose more. So the psychology is very, very important. And you guys cover that. I mean, just incredibly well. That's awesome.
Perfect. Well, we thanks for that. That's really great advice. So, Alex, we really appreciate your time today, and again, sharing your insights with us and your experience. So, again, thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Take care.
My pleasure, guys. Thank you again for everything. Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
This is our standard Forex disclaimer. Please pause the video to read and understand the risk. By viewing the video presentation, you agree to accept the risk as explained herein and any and all other risk associated with the Forex market.